After Chennai Super Kings beat Rajasthan Royals at Chepauk, there was tremendous anticipation, all because of Thala. It is indeed Thala for a reason that many of the fans stayed back at the M.A. Chidambaram Stadium, because earlier in the day, Chennai Super Kings had posted on their Twitter handle that please super fans stay back, there is a special ceremony and yellorukum thanks. It's a pun on the word yellow, but the message was thank you to everyone. We all thought that whether it is the last dance for MS Dhoni at Chepauk, because looking at what happened in the post-match, maybe it might be just that, because it all started with a medal ceremony. The medal ceremony happened and every Chennai Super Kings player got a medal. The loudest cheer obviously was for Thala when he got the medal. Then with that medal, he held it very close to his heart and then he had a lap of honor around Chepauk. And that was when all the fans who had assembled at the particular venue, they were treated to an extravaganza. All the players were waving because this was the last home game for Chepauk in IPL as far as the league stages are concerned. Every stadium, wherever the home team plays their game, they do have a lap of honor. They say thank you. They distribute memorabilia in that sense. And that is what MS Dhoni and the rest of the Chennai Super Kings fans did. With this medal, he had a walk around the Chepauk. Then, like he had done in 2023, there were tennis shots played. And yes, he wanted to give the balls to the entirety of the fans that were there. In that, especially I, J and K stands. That's where most of the super fans were assembled at that point. And yes, Thala was joined by Chinnathala. Yes, Suresh Raina, who's always been very close to MS Dhoni, he came and he too had a big part in the celebrations as well. There was a warm embrace and then after that, they just had fun. And CSK also, when one of the memorabilia was being distributed, both Dhoni and Raina, they had a very nostalgic look towards the stands. And here, MS Dhoni giving away the gift that every CSK super fan wanted. Now, why is this particular thing being done on such an extravagant scale here? Is this the last home game for MS Dhoni? Because if you look at it, CSK may be third. The chances of a top 2 finish are very, very slim. Yes, they'll need other results going their way for a top 2 finish. If it's a top 2 finish, then it is not MS Dhoni's last jig. But if they finish third and fourth, then in order to come to Chepauk, they'll have to fly via Ahmedabad. Because that's where if they finish third, fourth, they'll have to play the eliminator. If they lose in the eliminator, then unfortunately, May 12th at 7:05 p.m., we all saw MS Dhoni for the very last time as a player for Chennai Super Kings. And because of that, the convoluted process by which they'll have to go through to get to Chepauk for one more time, this celebration, this memorabilia distribution, this meeting might perhaps be MS Dhoni's last home game at Chepauk. It did suggest that, and one hopes that they indeed manage to make through at Chepauk for the qualifier or even more better, the final. Thank you so much folks for joining us for this video. We'll be back with more updates on Sports Today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live. Don't forget we're on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Bye-bye.